Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, changes are coming to some of downtown Lexington's roadways. It could affect your commute.
We have a traffic advisory this morning. A portion of Tates Creek Road now back open after a late night crash.
And Mayor Jim Gray has dedicated today as Firefighter Appreciation Day. Coming up, ways you can show your appreciation.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. Welcome into you. It's Friday. I'm Rebecca Smith.
I'm Bill Bryant. So good to have you with us here on February 5th as we are sort of in between weather scenarios.
Yeah, you know, we enjoyed some nice warm weather, Micah, but now, of course, we're back to February weather.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's going to be normal today, but you know what? We get above normal this weekend, and like you guys were talking about, we drop it right back down as we head toward next week. Next week is just pure winter. Live sky camera, there's your shot. Things look good. A little frost on the windshields. Temperatures in the 20s this morning. It's a cold start. You will need that heavy coat before you take off. 42 by the afternoon with that sunny day in store. The focus of the forecast, obviously we're going to have a beautiful weekend. But after your weekend, that's where the issues lie. I'm going to show you that in your forecast when you can expect snow coming up.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Well, driving through parts of downtown Lexington about to get a little bit slower.
Right. According to our news partners at the Herald Leader this morning, the Urban County Council has approved reducing speed limits on several streets from 35 miles an hour down to 25. WKYT's Mark Barber joins us from downtown Lexington with more on the city's decision. Mark?
Good morning, Bill. To understand why the Urban County Council has voted to reduce speed limits in downtown, you need to go back to 2014, which is when a number of pedestrians were hit by cars downtown. According to our news partners at the Herald Leader, those accidents spurred the council to vote unanimously last night to lower the speed limit to 25 miles per hour. They want to make downtown more pedestrian friendly, so they will knock 10 miles off the current 35 mile per hour speed limit this spring. Now, it is important to note that the busiest downtown streets, like Main, Vine, and Broadway, those are not changing because they are owned by the state. However, more than a dozen other streets are dropping the speed limit, including Limestone, Upper, Virginia, and 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Streets. Now, we have learned from the Herald Leader this morning that nearly 160 street signs will need to change before the speed limit reduces. Coming up on WKYT News at 5:30, we'll take a look at just how much that will cost this city. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, thank you, Mark. New this morning, police say a man suffered life-threatening injuries following a late-night crash. It happened just before 11 last night on Tates Creek Road near Cottage Grove. Police say the man tried to pass another vehicle and lost control and hit a tree. They also say he hit a gas line, which caused a minor gas leak. Police say it did not pose a threat to anyone living in the area. Crews were forced to shut down all outbound lanes on Tates Creek, but police say all lanes are reopened this morning.
This morning, police are investigating a deadly crash in Shelby County. Investigators say it happened just before 9 last night in the westbound lanes of I-64 around mile marker 34. That's near Shelbyville. Police have not released many details, but they say traffic had to be rerouted to Highway 55 at the Mount Eden exit. The westbound lanes had to be shut down for several hours. Those have since reopened this morning. Police have not determined the cause of that crash.
A Franklin County man faces charges after police say he burned his girlfriend. He claims she attacked him. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office charged Gail Abrams with assault and unlawful imprisonment. Investigators say the couple got into a fight. Abrams pushed his girlfriend into a stove, causing third-degree burns. They say she ran to a fire station for help, but Abrams claims his girlfriend started hitting him first.
She threw me against the wood burner, and I leaned my back on the stove like that, and I come up, was trying to walk away from her. She went by me, and she went into the stove. I grabbed her, and I pulled her up off the stove.
The injured woman is now at UK Hospital. Police say Abrams has been convicted of aggravated assault against a spouse twice before.
A man is facing charges after police say he used a knife to rob a Lexington gas station. Lexington police say 25-year-old Robert Abner has been charged with robbery. Abner was arrested yesterday. Investigators say Abner stole money from the Thorntons on Wood Hill Drive early Monday morning. No one was injured in the incident.
A Lexington man says he's furious after his dog was repossessed by the rescue organization he adopted him from. Eric Marr says his greyhound got loose on accident and ran away before he could catch him. A woman found the dog and took him to Lexington's Greyhound Pets of America chapter. Mar went to pick the dog up, but the chapter refused to give him back. They say Mar violated his adoption contract by letting the dog get loose more than 2 times. Mar says it's the first time he's heard of the accusations.
They've kept Eli from me on the grounds of I'm not taking care of him. They have no basis for it, and I made a mistake. He got outside yesterday. Like, I don't feel like I'm the devil just because he got out yesterday.
Control says the chapter does have the right to keep the dog because there is a contract, and in situations like this one, it becomes a civil matter, so they likely have to be settled through the court.
Well, it's going to be interesting to follow that case.
I didn't even know they could do that.
Well,
for a dog getting out,
yeah,
that's interesting.
So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. WKYT this morning on your Friday, just getting started. Good to have you along with us, and more news is coming right up.
A commercial spot during the weekend, the Super Bowl this weekend, will really be worth millions. But is it worth the price tag? Hear what the big brand companies think when WKYT this morning returns.
Those chilly conditions outside this morning, but you know what? Once we hit the afternoon, we're going to be right around average. I'll talk about where that lies, and also your weekend looks good next week. Yeah, winter returns. I'll have that coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Pretty good looking start to the morning. Good looking, not good feeling. It is cold outside. We're there in the 20s, and you know what? Once you step outside and hop in your car, you may have to defrost that windshield. Live sky camera, there is your look. It's not a bad look. 75 Winchester Road, good flow in that location. Heading downtown, have not heard of any issues whatsoever. We're at 22 degrees now in Fayette County. You go over toward Jackson at 25. Go down the Mountain Parkway, work your way down 15 from Breathitt all the way into Perry County. We're holding on to temperatures there in the 20s. Anywhere you look, the 20s, except a couple locations in the upper teens. It's a cold start to the day, but watch this. We have a lot of sunshine today. Winds will help us out, switching over to the south, and we'll see temperatures by the afternoon right around 42 degrees. And that's significant because 42 is actually our average high for this time of year. Still on the cool side, but it is February. 42 we will take. A lot of sunshine, and 42 is totally different than 42 and cloudy skies. It just feels different, especially mentally. It makes you feel, think you should be a little bit colder. Going off into the evening and overnight and into tomorrow morning, we have no worries whatsoever. It's just going to be pretty chilly tomorrow morning to kick off your day. 27 degrees. So a great looking weekend in store. 45 on Saturday, Sunday coming in the mid to upper 40s. And then we're looking Sunday night into Monday. That's when we start to see not only just a little bit of winter move through, but maybe a mix. That's something to watch out for and see how those temperatures hold tight there Sunday night into Monday morning. The Arctic cold follows that. Let's watch this. Let's go hour by hour, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's Sunday afternoon. We're talking mid to even upper 40s. Clouds will be on the increase, and then we're going to start seeing those clouds kind of throw off some precipitation. I call it precipitation. I rarely use that word. It's either rain, snow, something like that for me. But when you're looking at this, precipitation, yeah, you're talking about a mixed bag here. You see a lot of pink, a lot of green showing up, so and even a little bit of white. So that's something that we really need to watch as we trek off into the morning hours and off into the afternoon there on Monday. And then you can see up toward the north and northwest. There are your snow squalls. They'll come flying in there late in the day on Monday, off into Tuesday. So we're 42 today, mid to upper 40s this weekend. All these days look really good until you hit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those are 3 days with snow chances. The question I've gotten every single day since we put this in the forecast is this a big snow? Is it a light snowmaker? These are light snowmakers. I would say all together, you're going to be looking at 1 to 3 inches of snow altogether, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, not just one day. So they're light snowmakers, but that's plenty enough to cause problems across the roadways, especially eastern Kentucky when you get in the mountains, you get in the hills and up and down and this way and that way. It's hard for them to clear up those roads.
Well, and with that colder temperature, it's not going anywhere, right?
When it falls, it's staying, that is for sure.
All right, we'll deal with it.
Time is 5:12 now.
Well, some people, especially non-sports fans, only watch the Super Bowl for the commercials. You know who you are?
You one of
myself
those?
included.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, full disclosure. But should companies shell out big bucks for their products?
Super Bowl ads cost a record-breaking $5 million this year, and for the first time ever, the same ads will be streamed online. Many big brand companies use humor to really sell their advertisement. Some find success using babies and animals, while others find success using celebrities in their commercials. It raises a question, are those ads worth the price? Food and beverage giant PepsiCo says for them it's a no-brainer.
The investment around this platform of Super Bowl is a big platform that for fans of the NFL is not just about that Sunday. All the analysis that we do, it's worth the money that we're putting against it because we're getting great payback across our business.
Despite all the money shelled out, Kaufman says it is ultimately up to viewers to decide if the advertisements were a success. As for what you can expect this year, well, you'll have to wait around until Sunday. Watch it right here on WKYT.
So there are good uplifting ads this year.
Let's hope so. Yeah, they change, from year to year. Early indications are they will be good this year. 5:13 now. One of the biggest fires in Lexington's history destroyed the Bluegrass stockyards last Saturday.
Yeah, investigators are still looking for the cause, and the city wants to show appreciation, actually, for the hundreds of firefighters who battled that massive fire. And to do so, Lexington City Mayor Jim Gray has declared today Firefighter Appreciation Day. And WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain is joining us this morning with more on how we can all show support. Good morning.
Yeah, while you're deciding what to wear today, Mayor Jim Gray asked that you choose red, not blue, but red. Red in honor of Lexington's firefighters, as Mayor Gray has declared today Firefighter Appreciation Day. Mayor Gray says last Saturday's fire at the stockyards was a reminder of the importance of our first responders. He says despite the size of the fire and the strength of the winds, the firefighters risked their lives to get control of the flames. So he's asking that you support these men and women today by wearing red. Leak Eliminators is also showing their support. The owners lost their office in that fire, but they'll host a pizza lunch for the Lexington Fire Department today from noon to 2. Now, the Lexington Fire Department Fire Investigation Bureau is asking for your help. They're still trying to figure out what caused the fire at the stockyards. As they look for answers or clues, they ask that if you have any pictures or videos of this area, of the stockyard area before the fire, please email them at arsontips@lexingtonky.gov. Now, Mayor Gray says you can stop by any fire department today and say thank you to the firefighters. They're also asking that you wear red, and if you're on Twitter, show your support by tweeting the hashtag #LoveLexFire. That's #LoveLexFire, and please wear your red. Live in Lexington, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
All right, easy ways to show appreciation, and we certainly do.
Yeah, we do.
And at this time of morning, they're out there on duty just like any other time.
It's such an important job.
Yeah, it is. Time this morning, 5:15. Delighted you're with us here on this Friday morning as we get ready for the weekend.
We have a look at your money. Stick with us.
Some airlines let employees skip Zika-affected areas. And how expensive is a seat at this year's Super Bowl? Super expensive. Those details coming up in your Money Watch report.
Good morning and welcome back into WKYT this morning on your Friday before the Super Bowl, the big game coming up Friday here on WKYT. Well, American manufacturing took a hit in 2015. Airlines are allowing some of their female employees to avoid trips to places with the Zika virus.
And ticket sellers are the big winners at this year's Super Bowl. Brian Webb has the latest on your money.
American manufacturing took a hit in 2015, closing down for the first time in 6 years. The Commerce Department says factory orders fell 6.6% this year, driven by global financial weakness and the rising strength of the dollar. It's the first annual slowdown since 2009, when the country was coming out of the Great Recession. On Thursday, the markets closed up. The Dow gained 79 points. The Nasdaq was up 5. United Airlines is giving pregnant employees the option of withdrawing from assignments that take them to countries affected by Zika. The virus carried by mosquitoes is suspected of causing brain deformities in babies. Delta Airlines has been making the same offer to flight attendants and pilots for more than 2 weeks. The World Health Organization says as many as 4 million people could be infected with Zika in the next year. Super Bowl seats in Santa Clara are super expensive. The average price of a ticket to this Sunday's game is a whopping $5,659, 17% higher than this time last year, and by far the most expensive on record. One ticket in section 138, row 22, is listed for more than $25,000. Ticket sellers say prices could go even higher before game time. The Super Bowl airs this Sunday here on CBS. And that's a look at your Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. In New York, I'm Brian Webb.
Federal authorities are working to catch counterfeiters trying to get rich on fake NFL merchandise. Homeland Security gathered in San Francisco yesterday to talk about the problem. They gave tips on making sure fans have a real Super Bowl ticket. Real ones have a San Francisco hologram and a logo with special ink that fades when heat is applied and then reappears when it cools. Agents also showed off some of the gear they've confiscated. They've seized 440,000 items over the course of the last year: jerseys, caps, even fake Super Bowl rings.
All right, apparently a big problem ahead of the big game. The time this morning is 5:21. It's bright and early on your Friday, and we're glad you're on WKYT.
Yeah, sports is up next.
The UK women went on the road last night trying to give South Carolina its first loss of the year. Devontae Robinson out of Henry Clay, maybe the best kept secret of the UK football recruiting class. And we go to Franklin County for a special night for one great young man. You don't want to miss it. That's next.
We're in the 20s this morning. It is a cold start to the day. You're walking outside, you will need a heavy coat, but you know what? By the afternoon, you can throw it in the back seat. It'll be just fine. 20 degrees there in Frankfort, the capital city. Down the Mountain Parkway, heading through Slade. This is where this shot's located at 22. And you see Lexington coming in the lower 20s. We go through the day starting off in the 20s, but we finish off pretty nice. That's normal. 42 degrees, mostly sunny skies. You gotta love it. That's a look at your forecast. Check out sports, see what's going on.
The UK women riding a two-game losing streak going into last night at South Carolina, trying to take out the second-ranked team in the country who's not lost. The Gamecocks beat Matthew Mitchell's team in the Coliseum last month. The Cats had to dig their way out of an early hole. Second quarter, Macy Morris, the jumper and the foul. South Carolina lead cut to one. Scary play here as Tiffany Mitchell goes up with the shot, comes down hard, a bad fall. She did not return. Take a look at this one more time. That is scary. The Cats trailed by 5 at the half, but Michaela Epps, who did not score the first half, she got going. Seconds left in the third, she scores in the foul. Three-point play cuts the lead 2-3, but then Carolina's Khadijah Sessions, wow, from three-quarters court to beat the buzzer. The Gamecocks up 4 at the end of the third. The Cats hang tough. Taylor Murray, a three-pointer to cut the lead. Now it's 2:36 to go, but Elena Coates was terrific. Another double-double, 27 points, 13 rebounds. And 4 blocks. She's a bad player. Carolina takes care of Kentucky, 78-68. The UK signed 5 players from Kentucky during the signing day a couple of days ago, including Henry Clay's Devontae Robinson. Now, Robinson flew under the radar, the recruiting radar, only because he did not attend summer camps. That was good news for Mark Stoops and company, but running 40-yard dashes in times of 4.32 and 4.36 will tend to get you noticed after committing to the Cats. Other big schools came calling.
When you commit, it's more like you're making a pact, and I just want to keep that, and hopefully, like, they believed in me and I believed in them, and I just want to play for them. I had Notre Dame and Louisville offer me like weeks on end, so they were talking to me, and then more schools just kept coming after they kept hearing about my times and watching my film.
Let's go back to basketball. Senior night at Franklin County. Football and basketball manager Will Bolton being honored with the start. He's never played high school basketball. Coach Tony Wise giving him the green light early. He missed his first 3 shots. His family watching as the ball barely misses. But Bolton gets it back, and he dials it up straight away. And he connects his only basket of the game. The crowd went bananas. And then Bolton is taken out in a great hug from Tony Wise, who deserves a hug himself. Franklin County gets the win, powered by Will Bolton's 3, 62-56. That is a great way to end sports this morning. Enjoy your Friday.